Okay, we're going to call the meeting to order. Ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Representative Blanton. Representative Bowling. Representative Bridges.
Here.
Representative Birch. Representative Cantrell. Representative Dossett.
Present.
Representative Dotson. Representative Duplessis.
Here on the Capitol grounds.
Representative Flannery.
Here at the Capitol Annex office.
Representative Fugate.
Here.
Representative Johnson. Representative Kirk McCormick. Representative Marzian. Representative Miles.
Here.
Representative Gibbons Prunty.
Here.
Representative Scott.
Present in my annex office.
Representative Stevenson. Representative Wesley.
Here.
Representative White. Chair Gooch.
Here. Okay, we do have a quorum. We also want to announce that we do have a new member who's not new to the committee, but Representative Mary Lou Marzian has joined the committee. I think she's replacing Wilner, Representative Wilner. So glad to have her. I think we're going to deviate from the agenda a little bit. First item on the agenda is Senate Bill 86, Representative Wheeler. Glad to have you. Do you have any other guests or anyone else to testify with you? Or
No, Mr. Chairman, just myself.
all right, well, the floor is yours. So.
Well, thank you, sir. And it's an honor to appear before the Natural Resources Committee today. I had a great experience with Chairman Gooch over the
Is your mic on?
Yeah, I had a great experience over the interim with Chairman Gooch chairing the wastewater task force, and I think we made some good progress there. Senate Bill 86 is essentially a bill that gives local governments throughout the Commonwealth an additional tool to deal with the problem of illegal dumping. In Eastern Kentucky, and I know we have many members from that region here on the committee, illegal dumping has become a pervasive problem in the sense that, a lot of toxic materials, just general trash, things that damage the environment, has become a major problem for a lot of municipalities and counties as far as cleaning this type of problem up. Currently, with the way the state structures the fines for illegal dumping, all of that remits to the cabinet, and then the county or the city has to go ahead and bear the response and then put an application in to get some of their money back in order to abate the illegal dump. What Senate Bill 86 does is it gives the counties and municipalities an additional tool by allowing them to adopt an ordinance to impose local fines for illegal dumping, so that when they go out and clean up these illegal dumps, they're not going to be out of pocket until such time that they are reimbursed by the cabinet, if in fact they are reimbursed at all. So there are safeguards within the bill to make sure that people who are merely victims of having trash thrown on their property are not charged. They have to be complicit in the activity itself. So really it's just another tool for local governments to clean up our very beautiful Commonwealth. I was approached by several county judges within my district saying that they needed this tool because they did not have the financial resources to deal with this increasing problem. So I would entertain any questions. It's a pretty simple bill, and we're just trying to clean up our state.
We have a motion and a second on the bill. Are there any questions? Ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Representative Blanton. Representative Bowling.
Yes.
Representative Bridges.
Yes.
Representative Birch. Representative Cantrell. Representative Dossett.
Yes.
Hold on.
Representative Dotson. Representative Duplessis. Representative Flannery.
Yes.
Representative Fugate.
Yes.
Representative Johnson. Representative Kirk McCormick. Representative Marzian. Representative Miles.
Yes.
Representative Gibbons Prunty.
Yes.
Representative Scott.
Pass.
Representative Stevenson.
Yes.
Representative Wesley,
Yes.
Representative White. Yes. Chair Gooch.
Yes. Senator Blanton, would you like to record a vote on this?
Yes, sir,
Sen-
Mr. Chair. I apologize for my tardiness. I'd like to record a yes vote, please.
Okay. Did we get Representative Plessy's vote? He said he was on campus, but,
I didn't.
okay. Representative Duplessis, you, we did not get your vote. You said you were on campus. Do you want to vote on this?
Yes, I said, yes, please.
Okay, good. We just didn't record that, I think. That's fine.
Sorry about that.
Yes, I now vote yes. So the bill does pass with favorable expression. The same should pass. Thank you, Senator.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you, members.
Okay, next we're going to do House Bill 465. Representative Koenig, please introduce yourself and the people that you have with you or online to testify.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative Adam Koenig.
Good morning. Adam Caswell, Kentucky American Water.
J.D. Cheney, Kentucky League of Cities.
If I may, Mr. Chairman, as a former local government official and now a legislator, I've seen firsthand and heard from colleagues across the state the challenges of maintaining water and sewer systems for Kentucky to meet its fullest potential and our citizens to have the highest quality of life. We must have a safe, reliable water and sewer service for our citizens, our businesses, and future economic development opportunities. In House Bill 465, we've developed legislation that has brought together the various partners involved in this work to create an option for local governments, water associations, and water districts to explore partnerships that will deliver these vital services to our communities while providing much-needed administrative and financial relief. House Bill 465 provides a transparent process for all parties involved in an acquisition, provides protections for customers, and maintains Public Service Commission review and approval. At this time, I'd like to ask J.D. Cheney to discuss the process by which House Bill 465 was developed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the community. This has been a long time in the making. We were talking, this issue's been around 8 or 9 years. We've been talking about how to do this, and as you all know, our organization is a consistent advocate of local decision-making, home rule, providing options for local leaders and local communities to serve their constituency in their best interest. And I'm proud to be a part of this legislation because finally, House Bill 465 reflects a compromise solution. And again, a long time in the making that we were proud to be part of. It brought together parties previously involved and along with some new parties in engaging in this effort. The stakeholders include KLC, City of Lexington, the Kentucky Municipal Utilities Association, the Public Service Commission, the Attorney General's Office, and I think Fitz is on with the Kentucky Resources Council in developing this piece of legislation. Where we've landed on this bill incorporates everyone's voices. The way the legislative process is to work and the suggestions maintain our core principles of our organization, and we are grateful for the collaborative effort and having the opportunity to work on this bill. I'll yield to Adam Caswell with the Kentucky American Water to discuss the finer details of the bill.
Thank you, and good morning. Across Kentucky, there's approximately 450 water and sewer systems, and they serve a wide range of customers and communities. They can be as large as Kentucky American Water, serving hundreds of thousands of customers. They can be as small as your neighborhood sewage package plant, serving a couple dozen households. But for many of these systems, they're struggling to keep up. The ever-increasing state and federal regulations require significant human and financial resources. And unfortunately, there's not many options to explore partnerships with companies like Kentucky American Water. So under House Bill 465, local officials are being given an option. And I stress that word option. This isn't a requirement, it's not a mandate. This is an option to pursue these mutually beneficial partnerships to identify ways that we can increase the level of service in those communities and ultimately benefit those residents. The key elements of House Bill 465 are that first, it reaffirms the Delta test. The Delta test is a 1985 Public Service Commission case in which a process was outlined in how water and sewer systems can be assessed their value for purposes of an acquisition. At its core, the Delta test asks the question, is this in the best interest of the general public? And the way that they're able to reach the answer to that question is through a series of metrics. And those 5 metrics within the Delta test include, will it increase operational and economic efficiencies? Can you achieve economies of scale? Was the negotiation an arm's length transaction, meaning neither party had leverage over the other? And then last, but perhaps most important, will it have a material adverse impact on existing and new customers? In addition to affirming the Delta test, House Bill 465 also creates a couple of new policy areas around a timeline for decision-making and communication and outreach. So first on decision-making. Currently, if a partnership were to occur, the PSC is not bound to deliver a decision on that partnership until the acquiring system's next rate case. In some cases, that can be years down the road. As you can imagine, when millions of dollars may need to be invested to improve a system, that doesn't give the predictability necessary to have confidence in a partnership. Under this bill, and in working with PSC on the language, upon application, they will have 60 days to render a decision of whether or not a deal meets the Delta test. Recognizing that the PSC can sometimes have a loaded docket, they have the ability to extend that up to 150 days. Next is on communication and outreach. And this is where I really want to thank JD and the League, as well as the Municipal Utility Association. It was made clear in our conversations that anybody impacted by an acquisition needs to be notified, and we agree. So within this bill, you'll see that there are requirements for how we communicate with those affected. That includes the local governments in which a system may reside. It means the wholesale purchasers of the water or sewer district. As you know, many of these systems may purchase water from one another, or one may treat the water of another system. They must be notified. And then every customer of that system must be notified.
Adam, let me stop you for a minute. You are explaining the House Committee substitute that we have not adopted yet, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so everybody knows where they are. Okay, we have a motion and a second. It's House Committee Sub 2. Any questions? All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, so the committee sub is adopted, so thank you.
And then,
Proceed.
And then the last piece of House Bill 465.
Maybe pull your mic a little closer.
Excuse me. The last piece of House Bill 465 is that it affirms the process by which parties may intervene to express their opinion on that partnership. So at its core, we believe clean water is the foundation for every healthy, growing community in Kentucky. And House Bill 465 gives more local communities an option to pursue ways to enhance that service and benefit its residents. Thank you.
Okay. I think also we have Tom Fitzgerald, I think, that wants to testify. Tom, are you there?
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Tom Fitzgerald with the Kentucky Resources Council. The only thing I want to add is just my appreciation to Representative Koenig for carrying the bill, and my appreciation to Adam for a very dramatic change in the way that this bill has been approached in the past. You know, my late brother Rick, who was a family court judge, used to say collaboration and not collaboration. And this time there has been a lot of collaboration among the parties in order to assure that as we've codified the Delta test, that the commission retains full control over valuing assets that are being acquired by a utility in order to protect the ratepayers of the acquired utility and the acquiring utility from excessive costs associated with the system acquisition. So I just want to thank both Adams, Representative Koenig and also Adam Caswell. It was very refreshing. Parties range from being very excited about the bill to the worst being neutral on the bill. And I think that is a testimony to a very different approach than what has been taken in the past. And as JD said, this is the way that legislation should be developed. So I appreciate that very much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Do any of the committee members have any questions? Representative Miles.
I just want to comment on it. We've had, I'm really fortunate in Davis County that our county judge has gone above and beyond. We've had 2 package treatment plants that were going to not be very helpful to all the residents that it served as far as, I mean, they would have lost their homes, their major asset, and these were not areas that could have afforded that. So we've been really fortunate in our area, but I recognize we have these all over the state and circumstances beyond their control. And so I appreciate you all bringing this forward.
Okay. Any other questions? Do we have a motion and second on the bill? We have a motion by Representative Dodson and a second. Representative Johnson, we are talking about House Bill 465. Getting ready. Do you have any questions? No, sir. Okay, thank you. We ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Representative Blanton,
Aye.
Representative Bowling,
Yes.
Representative Bridges,
Yes.
Representative Birch, Representative Cantrell, Representative Dossett,
Yes.
Representative Dotson, Representative Duplessis,
Aye.
Representative Flannery,
Vote aye. I'm in my annex office.
Representative Fugate,
Yes.
Representative Johnson,
Yes.
Representative Kirk McCormick, Representative Marzian, Representative Miles,
Yes.
Representative Gibbons Prunty,
Yes.
Representative Scott,
Pass.
Representative Stevenson,
Yes.
Representative Wesley,
Yeah, can I explain my vote?
Yes.
I would like to thank the Representative Koenig bringing this bill before us, and really appreciate this bill, and my vote is yes. Thank you.
Representative White, Chair Gooch.
Yes. Representative Cantrell, we are voting on House Bill 465. Would you like a cast a vote or?
Can I cast a yes vote, please?
Yes, that'll be fine. Thank you. Okay. Don't know if you. So the bill does pass. I voted yes. The bill does pass.
Thank
Okay.
you, Mr.
Thank
Chairman.
you very much.
Members of the committee, we appreciate it.
Yeah. Is there any member that came in late? The other bill that we voted on was Senate Bill 86. If anyone would like to cast a vote on that bill, they're more than welcome to do so. Okay, seeing none. Committee members, thank you for being here this early. Oh, yes.
Yes on the other bill.
Okay, so your recording is voting yes on Senate Bill 86.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, before we go.
Yes.
Yes vote for 86, please.
Yes, okay,
Thank
that's
you.
great. Okay, all right. Committee members, we do plan to meet next week. I know that's on the current schedule, that's our day back. We probably will meet around this time at 8:45 or 9 o'clock. I know that's awfully early, but we possibly could have some Senate bills and then a couple other things that we want to discuss. So we do plan to meet next week, next Thursday. So thank you, committee members.